dark greetings to you all. Welcome to TDC episode 41. It's been yet another week. It's been a week of a lot of Kajor work, which means there hasn't really been a lot of videos, but I discovered something this week, something that will revolutionize the entire old Skyrim series, basically the future of Kajor. I figured out how to fix the skin bug, meaning that no longer will everybody look really pale and they will kind of have a different color face than body. It'll kind of blend together like it's supposed to do. So finally, all the characters in the Kajor series can finally look normal, but the most important part is that I can now create all your Redguard, all your Orc characters, everybody with a dark face color. Everybody can now look even more accurate. So this is going to be just a huge step in making characters look more realistic. They can finally have tattoos and everything in their face. It's gonna be good. But this won't be implemented at the start of Kajor, it'll come into play later. You'll probably see what episode it is when it just comes, because you're like, oh, I can actually see his skin color now. Because Taz's skin isn't actually supposed to be grey, it's supposed to be brown. Orangey brown, like a really nice furry hug color. It was turned pretty grey during the early Doben days, but now everybody has some more skin color back. Gonna see if I can find some sort of lore way of explaining that. But it's gonna be better when creating your characters. I haven't started the process yet, but I will have to do it soon because I'm going to implement it into, well, actually this episode I'm working on right now. So Kajor is looking good, we have that derp fix, haven't started making the characters just yet. It's like 300 characters, how the heck am I supposed to do it? I don't know, wish me luck. So next week I guess it's just going to be Dragonborn and Oblivion, and last night I was just kind of browsing Netflix, not really knowing what to watch. Then I came across Yuan, like a white ghost, black ghost, and it's like a 10th anniversary Yuan movie tribute thingy. Anyways, the movie was really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I was sitting like this. I was like talking to myself like, no, I hate this. And my dad was looking over at me like, son, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, it's just a movie. It's the classic scene. You see somebody over there, like, oh, that's just that person. Then you look over and see, wait, that person is over there. Then who the hell is... Oh god. So I've actually been kind of tempted to play some horror now, because that really got my heart beating. And the adrenaline feels really good. But the problem is, I can't be playing horror games when there are people in the house. Because I tend to scream a lot, and it's quite embarrassing, really. But I do have a few days where I start really late at school and I can probably do like a horror game or two. And I know some people want to see me do more horror games. I know some people don't want to see me do more horror games. So I guess I'll do them when I have the time, because I do think it's very much enjoyable. Now I did start this Amnesia custom story back in the day that was kind of Yuan inspired. If you didn't know, Yuan or The Grudge is like movies about this curse that's born in a place of hatred where somebody dies and everybody comes in contact with it starts seeing things and they turn all crazy and start killing everybody. It has just some of the most intense scenes I've ever seen. It's freaking creepy. So maybe you'll see some more horror coming up. If I do get the time, I definitely will. Alright, it is time to move over to the fan art this week. As I said last week, I feel like we've gotten enough of the country support flags and, you know, the Doben screenshots that don't really have any context in a way, if you get me. So they are still added to the fan art folder, but they won't be shown on the show, as I said last week. And somebody pointed out in the comments that was not even Sexy26 is that hand-drawn stuff is really epic. Like, composing pictures on a computer is cool, but when you make something by hand, it doesn't have to be drawing just anything by hand, it's awesome! So there are some hand-drawn things this week, and I just wanna say thanks for the effort that went into those. Alright, we're gonna start off with a creation made by the Fallout Addict 50, and it is this shoe that he created at school. I guess it was for some sort of project. Now, it might look like, you know, a normal, cool black and blue shoe, very artistic, very hipster, but if you can look closely, we can see on the side it says VFTD. I'm pretty sure we can see VFTD at the back as well. He apologized about the screenshots being a bit blurred and stuff because he kind of had to take them in a rush, but the fact that you implemented VFTD into something you made, it made me have great plans of the future. The year is 2048. People are walking by with anti-Doben t-shirts and VFTD sneakers. Everybody is greeting each other in a Kajor accent,
Hey, how's it going, Bob? Just well, Jim.
Every lady accepts the fact that men likes to perv. The VFTD universe, coming soon to reality near you. Rated R. Anyways, I don't know what happened there, but thank you so much for making that shoe. It looks awesome, and it's a shoe with my name on it. I like pretty much every object with my name on it. It's cool. Next picture up is made by Nigel6060, and it is how people see it. Just a normal shopping cart. What people do with it, they use it for shopping. How I see it, dun 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 dun. What I do with it, you wreck it. That's good. If you ever go to a mall and you see a shopping cart, make sure there are no cops around, nobody that could be pissed, and give them a good kick to the back. Oh, gotta stop doing that. That was really awesome. And yes, no hoodie this episode after people said that don't wear the hoodie, we will love you no matter how you look. And after a few haha look at Dark, he has short hair now, I've decided that I'm just gonna go with the positive reviews. Next up is a VFTD icon made by SkedNEC. And it's VFTD, where the D is, once again, dark with some funky stuff going on. And as long as it's not written in Arial, I'm happy. Also, Arial font images are kind of part of the... We've had a lot of them, so yeah. Thanks for the picture. Next picture up is made by Mr. Maxi21. And it's a snapshot from the last TDC, and it's Assassin's Creed. Because I guess this hood is actually ginormous. I mean... Look at this, this is normal hood size, okay? It's epic size, so it's great for reveals like this, like, hey. Next picture up is made by Nashog97, and it is a big D on fire in survival craft, apparently. And I'm used to the D being dark, but when the D is dark and on fire, it's like double Christmas. Next picture up is made by the Cat's Franz Neko. And it is my cat's face when I told her about Dobin. As you know, all cats kind of have this Kijor instinct that when they see a wheel cart, they're like, Then they go to battle. Next picture was made by Save Poison 122, and it is, one does not simply destroy the Darkling army. True, true. Ain't nothing stopping us now. And it wouldn't be a TDC without having some Dobin hate going on. Next picture is made by Banana Proof Mango. And here we can see a modern day version of Dobin. This one has been modified by some sort of entity or god known as McDonald's, and well, I guess it's a mutated version of Dobin, so be on the lookout, be on the lookout. Next picture up is made by Flyman321123, and it is a join Voices from the Dark poster. Join or get killed. Come take a ride with me. No! And we can see Dobin taking away some bandits. You're either with us or you're against us. Actually, you can be on the sideline, but you know, we can't guarantee your safety when Dobin comes knocking. Because doors are made out of wood, so don't trust anything with wood. If you're a pirate and you have a wooden leg, you're screwed. Alright, next up we have two drawings made by Vlad Arteni, if that's how you say it. First picture up is made of Kijor. As you can see on this awesome drawing, we see Kijor wearing his shrouded armor and looking like a sexy, fierce kitty cat. You really capture the ferocity of Kijor, although he doesn't really show it in his facial expressions that much. He's mostly like this. I'm Kijor. I hate Dobin. I'm gonna kill Dobin. But luckily I've been able to use some more expressions now later in the series, so he's going to look more like this Kijor. Well, thanks a lot for making that. Ah, you also made Marthar. And, you know, I thought the drawing was good enough, but it comes with a quote that I just thought was incredibly funny, which could be kind of inappropriate, but, you know. Why is Kijor the only pussy I saw in ages? It's a harsh life, Marthar. It's a harsh life. I just love how sad Marthar looks. Oh, poor dude. He has to go through a lot, I'm just saying. You might think he's just going to be kinda chilling up in High Hrothgar with the adventurer or the traveler guy who wants to talk with Marthar. But let me just say that Marthar might actually have an adventure on his own while telling the Kijor tale. Double Marthar power. Next up is something made by Matthew, I'm just gonna say Matthew Prev, because that sounds awesome. And it is a huge Kijor poster Now, I can't remember how big he said this was, but it's not really easy to see on just a drawing, but apparently this is like huge, and we can see the side of Kijor's face, which reminds me very much of the picture that Snowball used a while back, that I used as the Season 2 thumbnail for a while. You see 10% black, 10% archery, 5% destruction, 50% one-handed. Reminds me of that song that goes a little something like... But I can't play more due to copyright, sorry. So I want to thank you for making that. Next picture up is made by Thibodeau, and it is his... Hey Elvis, I hear you. I think Elvis wants to be... I think he wants to be on camera. You look absolutely intimidated, don't you? Don't you? Put me down! Well, you're the one who's squeaking, I can't help it. You wanted your 15 minutes of fame, and here you go.
Hey Elvis, look. Everybody loves you. Everybody thinks you're a cute piggy. Everybody.
This is his black face. This is his brown face, and some white. We ain't got no racism up in here. We're just all multicolored.
But that's not racist.
Alright, but what I was going to say is he got his cat to dress up as Kijor. So here we can see
Epic Assassin Kitty Cat.
Cat's looking like Kijor. Is there any cooler thing? Don't think so. Next picture up is made by Pro Napalm Striker. And it is the Dark Corner. As you can see, it's a dark corner. It says, hey, what's up? Darklings, Kijor. It says Voices from the Dark. Yeah, I've been wanting to make some kind of pun of that in a way, like walking and there's like a corner of the room that's dark or something. I have like these small video ideas that I want to do. It isn't like necessarily video games or video game related, but like in real life, but I just don't have the time. So hopefully I will get time to do some more varied stuff. Right now we don't really have a lot of series going on the channel. That's just because I'm kind of afraid to start too many things at once while I'm kind of balancing Kijor. But anyways, next picture up is a poem made by Mizu Tamer, and it's The Darkling Oath. And I've been thinking of like a way to implement this somehow, and I might use it in the Kijor series if I want to. I'll just try reading it. The darkness draws near. With my fellow darklings I will not fear. We are the blades of dark, one and all. Together united, his foes will fall. Separated by distance, time and space, yet we are united with power and grace. I don't even want to... I don't know what to say to that. That was such an epic little poem, and I really should find a way to implement that into the Kijor storyline, shouldn't I? I'll actually write it down right now in kind of my notes and ideas section. Darkling Oath. There we go. I gotta just note down my ideas when I get them, because I can never get around to it, because I'm a procrastinator. Alright, next picture up is a picture that mixes Far Cry 3 with Skyrim. It's by the Night Thief 671. And it's Dobin committing suicide. A dream come true. And then we can see that Voss's face is switched out with Dobin. And if only Dobin would go shoot himself, this could be so much easier. The Voices from the Dark channel does not promote shooting yourself in any way. Next picture up is made by... I actually haven't written down who made this picture. Oh my god, that's lazy. Alright, found it. Had to do some digging through the inbox. But this was made by Christopher Gromov. And it is a Minecraft... what should we say? Like a huge field of obsidian with VFTD, Kijor, Lucian, Taz, Alice, and also when the series will resume, the 5th of April, 2013. Or is it 3013? Maybe I'll delay it another 1,000 years. No. Yes, I am pretty pumped to release it, because I think we have some new techniques and like new things that are really going to add to the quality of the series. When I go back and I like look at episode 1, episode 2 of season 2, I'm like, this isn't... I can do better, I can do better. And of course it is just more and more work, but it's more and more learning, and I think it is more and more quality. So I like to think that it's improving, but thanks a lot for making it. Looks like it was made in the phone version of Minecraft, or any other kind of more difficult version to use, so it was nice, it was nice. Next picture up is a picture made by Shad Snow, and that's like a conversation between some mirror images. Here we see Phantom Fish's mirror image thoughts. Wait, if I'm a mirror image, wouldn't I be left-handed? But I guess all that comes out of his mouth is, ugh. Why can't I say anything? Ugh. And then Kijor comes, is that all you can say? Yeah, I think so, kitty. Ugh. I want a jar of dirt. Ugh. What's wrong with me, master? Ugh.
Phantom, what is it saying?
I don't know. Ugh. The frustration of the mirror images, but it's still no excuse for making me go crazy. When you got one mirror image here, one mirror image there, they're going, oh. Definition of annoying. Next picture up is also made by Shad Snow, and is me Nora. Me no like fight. Me vegan. Yeah, we did have some trouble getting Nora to fight, or she was actually fighting during like the test recordings, but when it came to the real deal, she was like, nope, pacifist, forget about it. Next picture up is made by the Night Thief 671, and it is Vast love you, Dobin. And it's Psychos forever together. Of course Dobin's blushing. Dark, don't think he's acting like a freak. He is a freak. I knew there was some sort of connection between Was and Dobin. I mean, Dobin could be seen in Far Cry, so you know. Also, just want to put it out there, since new people are joining all the time, I probably will do a Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls Online. I don't really see anything that's going to be holding me back from doing it. I think that's going to be a Let's Play that's coming up. Just kept getting that question. Next picture is made by Joey Fredrickson, and it's VFTD forever. I'm coming, Dobin. Then there's a pictures of a really epic creature. We're just gonna have to summon all the beasts from the world and just go on a rampage against all that is wooden. I guess most bows are wooden, so that would be a challenge. Actually, most useful stuff are wooden. Let's just hope that not all wood is wooden. I mean, wood is evil. But if evil is wood, then most guys are in trouble. Anyways, next picture up is made by Mr. Maxi21, and is VFTD, written in diamond, and I don't know what it is. It's a texture pack, so I can't be sure. Maybe netherrack? And it's like fire everywhere, so it looks awesome. It is awesome, and it's on fire. It's like, that's the ultimate way to make something better. You have something cool, put it on fire, 10 times more cool. Next picture is made by Paul's Pancakes, and here we can see proof that the barrels are working with Dobin. Oh, the wooden alliance is growing. Not good. Not good. That was all of the pictures, but I've also received some videos this week that I thought I would show some snippets of. First off, a documentary made by Dragonborn77, which is playing right now, and is Reasons Why Dobin is Evil. And it's a very interesting short 2.5 minute documentary with some info about Dobin, with some epic music, and kinda just talking about him and his history with Kijor and the others. And I very much enjoyed it. So I wanna thank you, Dragonborn, for making that. And the second video was something I received this weekend, made by Voices of the Darklings, and it is a video where Emma of Voices of the Darklings made a little Minecraft house, or not actually a little Minecraft house. She made a Minecraft house dedicated to me and my girlfriend Shadowbliss, because if you didn't know, we did a Minecraft series a while back. And it's basically filled with references and cool little places where Shadow and I could hang out. So from both me and Shadow, it's an awesome thing you made, and I want to thank you for taking all the time to make it, because I know it took a lot of effort, so thanks a lot. And now this is something unique, the last piece of fan-related stuff. It's the first part of like a little Kijor fan story, kind of alternative what if. And it's made by Mortem Nocte, and it's a story about what happens after Kijor kind of jumps through the portal in episode 12, and kind of his guess at what's going to happen. So it was quite interesting. I'm not really sure how to show it, because I can't really be reading the entire story, but at least chapter 1 is about Kijor showing up in Sovngarde, and he actually meets the Dragonborn, and they kind of have a little conversation, and I must say I lolled a few times during it, and the idea of Kijor interacting with the Dragonborn is really exciting, I know. So who knows what's gonna happen in the series. That was all the fan stuff this week. It's been crazy, awesome pictures, awesome videos, and awesome story. at least the first chapter of an awesome story, and I want to thank everybody who has been a part of it. But now, it's time for... this stuff is good. What would pervy Marthar do? Alright, so I have like a little specific set of way I go about doing it. I usually take like a very recent comment and like a comment from the middle of the list, then like a comment from like the beginning. So no matter when you kind of post a comment, there's never really a time where it's too late to post. So I kind of pick it at random, just so you know. Let's see if we can zoom in here on the first question. Come on! First question is some Skittle-loving ninjas, and it is, what would Marthar do if he had his perving powers taken away? If I could no longer perv, I would probably start some sort of band. We would just become like a global rock phenomenon, singing famous songs such as Perving All Night, Bouncy Bouncy Physics, and who can forget the everlasting classic Elionor's Left Butt Cheek. With great songs like that, I was sure to have a lot of women approaching me, and that way I would no longer need the powers, because I had gotten this fair and square. But for now, I think a good paralyze and charm spell is gonna do. Interesting answer, Martha. Our next question comes from the cat's friend Snecko, and it is, cat or fish? And by this, I guess she's referring to Khajiit or Argonian. Now, this is kind of self-explanatory, don't you think? Would you rather cuddle something fluffy or something scaly? I'm just saying. True that, it's like, do you want to cuddle this lizard or do you want to cuddle this cat? It's kind of obvious. Let's do one more. Marthar, how do you seduce a lusty Argonian maiden? You tell her she looks good, cause, I mean, who honestly thinks Argonians look good, am I right? But that's not racist. Anyways, my name has been Voices from the Dark, or at least it was that the last time I checked. It even says on my passport, I swear. See? Voices from the Dark. Right? Right? Just loving the way this whole thing is going. Next week is going to be a good week. I have a driving lesson, but I don't even know if I care anymore. I don't want to let it stress me out, so I'll do my best. It'll be more Dragonborn, it'll be more Oblivion, it'll be more Kijor work. I'll probably start making the characters next week, so that's gonna be interesting. If you want to know kind of how the whole recruitment thing is going, maybe see an unlisted video, you can follow me on Twitter at VoicesFTD. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a Doben to air assassinate. Sure, to victory! Have a still good day, everybody. Take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, stay dark. And have a still good day. Goodbye. You noob! Yeah! Ha! Your potion doesn't work today, Mr. Castle God. Ah, a castle longsword. Yes, please. Ah, I know it's vampire armor. I'm not a fan of the vampires, but at least it beats these blood-stained fine clothes.